What's up, guts and nuts? Welcome back to the Basement Show. I am your host. Join me as I talk about some stuff and we tell hoes or hoes used hoes. Whichever you prefer. Let's get started. So last month, Bill Cosby got sentenced 3 to 10 years for drugging and sexually assaulting Andrea Constand back in 2004. Friday, his defense attorneys filed for a motion to either get a lesser sentence or throw the case out. They're basically saying that the judge who proceeded over this one should have recused himself from the sentence hearing following 2017 in the mistrial, reensuring of this trial that just happened. Bunch of lawyer talk. So basically, the judge that oversaw the first one that moved for a mistrial is the same one that oversaw this one and should not have done it. So they're trying to get the sentence either reduced, modified, lowered, or thrown out altogether based on that. Look, I don't know if it really happened or not. If it did, I'm sorry, Cosby, you're a pig. Second, I understand it's a tough thing and a horrible situation and something nobody should ever be put in. But, that being said, there should be some sort of, statute of limitations on this shit. There's really not any evidence. It's just all hearsay. And they're locking some 81-year-old man up on some shit that happened 14 years ago. I'm not saying that it's total bullshit, but there is some bullshit behind it. If he's guilty, he's guilty. He should do some time. I mean, the man's 81 years old. He's gonna die any day now. He's in horrible health. He's had a full, long life. Whatever. Should he be locked up? Sure. Do it for a few years. But, I mean, the dude's 81 fucking years old. He's not a threat to anybody. He's not going to be doing nothing. Put him on fucking house arrest or something. Quit wasting our taxpayers' dollars so that he could fucking be locked up. Jesus Christ. It's a horrible situation. Nobody should ever have to go through that. It's a bad thing. But don't waste our fucking time and money on locking this dude up. Seriously. Every time he sneezes, he probably shits his diaper. Monday night, Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints took on the Washington Redskins, where they crushed them in a 43-19 victory. But it was so special because in the 62-yard touchdown pass to Traquan Smith, Drew Brees broke the all-time passing yards record at 71,000 and some other bullshit number. He passed Peyton Manning. By the end of the game, he was at 499 touchdowns. Why is that so important? Because one more and he joins the 500 club, and he will be the 4th QP of all time to do so. He will join Brett Favre, Peyton Manning, and Tom Brady. Good luck to you, Mr. Brees. Hope you get in next time. Saturday night was UFC 229, and it was a very interesting night to say the least. After one fight, Derek Lewis, who won, was being interviewed by Joe Rogan, and Rogan asked, "Why are your shorts off?" Lewis simply said, "Because my balls are hot." Which we all know, and any athlete knows, your balls get really hot whenever you're doing some sort of activity. After nearly 2 years outside of the octagon, Conor McGregor returned to take on Khabib Nurmagomedov. Now, if you guys remember, a couple years ago, Conor and some of his friends attacked Nurmagomedov's bus, and while he was in it, a brawl broke out, a couple people went to the hospital, Conor had to do some community service, pay a fine, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, so fast forward to now. Now it's a lightweight bout. McGregor is an undefeated champion. McGregor and him fight. McGregor taps out McGregor in the 4th round. After that, he jumps out of the cage and immediately starts going at it with one of Connor's training buddies. I believe it was his jiu-jitsu coach. Anyways, they started going at it in the crowd. People came in the cage. Someone side hooked McGregor. And though they say he wasn't doing anything, there's a couple videos out there that shows he was doing something. Anyways, now there's a big old investigation after what looked like a WWE melee was going on inside the octagon. So now the Nevada Athletic Commission and Gaming Board and all that shit's got to get together and decide what to do with Nurmagomedov. I just like saying Nurmagomedov. It's pretty fun. Nurmagomedov. But anyways, so his $2 million purse has not been released by Nevada yet, while McGregor's $3 million purse has. They're hoping to speed up this investigation and have some sort of answer or result by November. If you'd like to check out the fights, Google it, or go on YouTube, search it. I don't give a shit. Do whatever you want to fucking do. You can find it. Don't be lazy. So, I was with my homie not too long ago, and we were standing, talking, chit-chatting, having a cigarette outside of work, and we hear this chick over talking about her sexual adventures, if you will. She said something, and my friend said, whoa, whoa, whoa. What was that? And she said, whenever I get with a guy, I tell him he better have some dick. And we're like, what? And she said, you better come with some dick. Okay, two things with that. You better come with some dick. If you're a man, how else are you coming? Are you like E.T. or something and you come out of your finger? Do you come out of your nipples? I don't know. That's weird. And second, if you gotta have a dude come with some dick for you to like be pleasured or have any sort of fun, honey, you need to like rethink and reevaluate your life. I get it. It's 2018. Everybody wants to get their nuts off. Whatever. But Jesus, what are you fucking with? Like horses or something? Holy fuck. Like how big of a dick does a dude gotta have for you to get off? Like seriously. How big does it have to be? Does it gotta be like a foot or something? No, I mean, really, does he gotta use his whole foot? If you telling a dude he need to come with some dick, bitch, you need to go away. Here we go again, folks. Kids are at it again. I just watched some shit on social media, and this chick is vying and pleading and getting all sorts of stink about stopping global warming. She thinks that us humans have the capability and technology, or whatever, or simply maybe wave a wand and can stop global warming. I don't know if you believe in it. I don't care if you believe in it. I don't care if you don't believe in it. That's your choice. But can we please do something about these fucking children and their idiotic thoughts that they are having and coming up with? Who is watching over these kids? Who is teaching these kids? Seriously. We need to come up with like a, ooh, I got it. We're going to get little buttons, little pin-on buttons, right? It's going to have a little hand. And anytime, and it could be used for adults too. Anytime someone says something stupid or has a dumb idea, that little hand's going to come out and smack them in the face. So that they stop having stupid comments and stupid ideas. Seriously, kid? Like, you're 12 years old. Global warming. Oh my God. Guess what? Humans are parasites. Go back and look throughout Earth's history. Go back through the core. Look through all the scientific evidence or fictional or whatever you want to look at. But you can see every so often the Earth goes through a dramatic change. You know? Remember Pangea? When the whole world was one giant continent and then guess what? It broke apart. That was a change. Oh, what about the Ice Age? You think you could have stopped that? No, dummy. Fucking pay attention in school more. Or matter of fact, we need to regulate whoever letting these teachers teach this shit. Jesus Christ, my head's hurting. Between Common Core math, flat Earth, and fucking global warming and shit like that, my head's hurting. People wonder why motherfuckers smoke weed and shit, so they could deal with all the stupidity. Anyways, that's this edition of The Basement Show. Thanks for watching. Hit like, subscribe, leave some comments. Join me next time as I talk about some other shit. I'll holler at you later. Peace.